Welcome. Welcome to Hands of Provision. My name is Mary, and today we're going to be saving for what we call our emergency savings. And the way I do that is I get to save some fun challenges in this binder and put it in these lovely envelopes, and I get to enjoy the beauty of the envelopes that I've created or someone else has created while I'm saving. And then I get to put them, I draw them at the end of the month. I draw out the money and put it in my overarching challenge, which is the progressive, which shows me where I've gotten to. Where have I progressed in my goal? And we've already, this year, I've gone through this once and saved that $1,000 that we're all recommended to have at a minimum by the famous Dave Ramsey. And I made a coupon, and it is sitting back here in the 2000 envelope. And then I have gone back and started again, and I'm already working on the 600 envelope. So what you do is you start with the 500, so you're not starting at zero. So it's very uplifting to start with that 500, and we have $24 in there as well. And whatever we pull from this month, July, we'll see how far it gets us. It is just a very rewarding way to do it. And I did hear a wonderful perspective on the word emergency and saving for emergency by Fiona at Frugality is Life this past week, and she said, and it was just it's a really good thought and a good way to wrap our minds around it. When we save it and we have it there, like it's a good feeling having that $1,000 saved there. Then if something happens, we are drawing from our abundance rather than being an emergency. And I liked that. It's a very positive way to think about it. If we've been blessed enough to be able to save it up and have it at the ready for those life happenings, then it is an abundance, isn't it? So that was a beautiful thought. Thank you, Fiona. I really have been thinking on that this past week. Today, I'm bringing in my normal $90 for 2 weeks to put into here. That is from my paycheck, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 65, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, and 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, and the 90. But I'm also bringing in of fives, actually 4 fives. It's funny how cash stuffing changes your perspectives in so many ways, not just in the word abundance to this week, but I was thinking I have 2 large collaborations that I am now doing on this day for emergencies. And so I needed a little extra. Well, I do an extra errand for a friend every week, and she tries to pay me $5 for gas and for the time, and that's a blessing when she does. I don't require it. It's a gift. But when you hear me sometimes saying, I think I'll take that from my wallet, it's either the $10 that I give myself a week for spending or one of the 5. And because it changed doing this cash stuffing, I no longer think of it as a $5 bill. I can just spend it on some gum, some candy, some coffee, a drink. It's now, that's another, I'll hold that in case I need that in one of my challenges, and I might have an IOU or I need an extra push. But for this case, I have 2 large collabs, and so I have not had to spend it for the past month. So I get to bring in $10 extra for those collabs. And that's such a blessing, right? To have that opportunity. So $5 becomes something different when you're playing these challenges. And that, my friend, is why I think those of us who do the cash stuffing and do the challenges find in the end that we save more than if we just did it electronically. At least I do. It 100% does. So if you're wanting a little extra push, I did save digitally, but not as much. If you want to give yourself an extra push, I would recommend this cash stuffing savings so highly. So we began each of our emergency savings in the binder with a Saturday savings challenge from the Mrs. Champion. I do it the low budget way. So I'm doing 2 weeks. So like 11, you just add the two digits together. So that's 2. So I'm going to be putting in $6 here. But next time it'll be 9 and 7. It'll be 16. So I always have to budget higher for the second paycheck in my mind, thinking I'm going to have to put more into this challenge the final 2 weeks, right? Okay. And it has roughly, look, the highest it has been is $25. 2 months it took $25 for this. This beautiful challenge is by Donna, powered by creativity, and it is a deck of cards challenge. I've tried this a couple of times. I got this off of Amazon. They're the villains, so appropriate for this challenge. And these are the completed ones. I'm really hoping I get it accomplished this year. And I'm going to cut the deck randomly and pick 2 cards since it's for 2 weeks. Look, I got a 3 and a 10. So I have the 3 of clubs, and I did this to myself last time. This is the heart. I always have to look. This is the heart, right? Because the spade is, yes, that's the heart. I don't know why that's so hard for me to get. So I'm going to need the red. So I have a 10 and a 3. So I need a 10 and $3 to finish this one. So I got the 10 of hearts. I guess I'm just expecting that heart to be red and give me a nice visual clue that way. And then we're using the the green for the clubs. So that is 2 more cards done, and I can place those in. Do you know what I forgot to do? Something very, very important. Before we start any of our large category savings, what do? I do my non-negotiables. So even though I've started, even though I'm like, my mind was thinking, oh no, I'm gonna just skip it because I'm gonna look silly. No, these are my non-negotiables, and that is called my daily calm. So friend, we're gonna set this aside for just another brief moment, and we're going to correct what I forgot, because it is actually my non-negotiable. I must do it, and that is to save a little bit of something into all my top 4 categories. Specifically, this is a freebie on my coffee, but I've focused on 3, the top 3, and then the emergency is actually one that just keeps it so I don't have to take money from those top 3, because those are my focus this year. And playing it every day has really helped me to keep that focus. And so I'm not sure where my mind was today that didn't happen, but I am here. I remembered. All right, so for this is called the Daily Edition. It is also free on my coffee, and it requires you to think about it and identify your top 3 goals for this year. Not too late. I know it's July. Doesn't matter. Pick them out, and I bet you that you will do more progress in half a year than if you had not focused like this for an entire year. So let us do our left, right, center. You can use a color dot die, a D3. Just find some way to help you choose between the 3 for each day. We're going to do Thursday and Friday today. And that dot doesn't mean anything. The right is debt payoff, because that is pink. So the right one is debt payoff. And Fridays, that dot loves to come up because there's more dots in the left, right, center. So that's why you have to roll left. I got retirement. That is good. It has not had anything, as you can see, the whole month. So I'm very happy to see the retirement come up. And then I roll a D4 to find out how much I'm going to put into each. So into debt payoff, there will be 3, and into retirement, there will be 3. So I just draw from the envelope in the back, that is what we call the bank envelope. I put that in air quotes. And I need 3 for debt payoff and 3 for retirement. Perfect. So the 3 more into debt payoff and 3. See how empty poor little retirement was? Look at that. Actually, it has a couple, but that's not much. Not much at all compared to these other 2. Okay, and then the other challenge that I do for those 3 goals is this Anna Bonetta Budgets rule for your savings goals. And I rotate those top 3 month by month. And so this month, we are focusing on month ahead. And I will be taking the money out at the end of July. So it's been sitting in here accruing for 3 months, for all of May, all of June, and now all of July. So it'll be 90 days worth of funds getting pulled. And then that will go into my larger month ahead snowball. Looking forward to that. So what she has us do is roll the color dot die to see what type of die we roll for the number, the amount. So for instance, that is orange. So that means we're going to roll a regular D6 sided dice, and it is 3. So 3 for Thursday. And then we will roll the colored dot die again, and it is orange. And so it's another D6, and it's 2 for Friday. So for this one, I do allot the full $6 that is possible, because see, there's a D6 there. So you could get 6, right? That could be your highest. So Thursday took 3 out of the 6 to go into month ahead. And Friday took 2 out of the 6 for the month ahead. That leftover bit, 3 on Thursday and 4 for Friday, which is 7, then goes into the envelope for the daily randomizer, which is in my daily calm. And then once a week, which is on Saturday, I randomize those over these 3 envelopes to get a little bit more into each of those. It has worked beautifully that way, friend. And that's the randomizer that I will be using on Saturday. And I'll show you how to use that on Saturday. Then, like I said, for emergency, I also do emergency on a daily basis. This is once a week. Once every 2 weeks. This is every day though. And so we'll be doing it twice. And we are doing this is Save 2027 and 2027 by Superior Budgets. I got a little jump start on it because I've never completed one in the year that it was supposed to be completed in. And I'm hoping to get a head start and make that happen this year. I'm also only doing the 1 through 6s to keep it at a nice slow pace for a daily challenge. Nothing spicy on the daily, friend, because this is my daily calm. Yay, got the purple. I love the purple. And so with the purple, how much? Oh, just a 1. So let's I'm gonna go ahead and grab it from the right place. That is here. $1 for Thursday. This is a nice colorful way to do this. I do like that. I think we're all into the color games right now, aren't we? Okay, and let's see what the next one is. Up purple again, and how many? And we're gonna do 3. Is there a 3? There is. Let me grab the 3 before I forget. So that'll be a total of $4 going into emergency, just in this small challenge, just on a daily basis, getting something in there. You are going to see that this makes a difference. So that's $4 going into emergency. And that is my daily calm done. I feel good. I feel I have done what I need to do. I've focused on those things that I have already determined are important to achieve. And now I can get back to this. Let's move this over. I always like this on the right side, right there. And we'll go back to, we finished Donna Powered by Creativity. I did pull my 2 cards. It's starting to look pretty full, and I'm loving that very much. The next challenge is a year-long challenge, 12 months of savings, that hosted by Know Budget. And this one I determined in May, I believe it was, to make it the only one that I hold past a month. So in May, I started letting the money stay in this one. These are lovely monthly envelopes by Michelle. Michelle Plans Daily. They're absolutely gorgeous. I did love them so much. So I decided they are part of the reason. I decided, I'm going to go ahead and keep a 12-month saving going. And today we're starting with July, and it's Pansy's Budgets challenges. And isn't that gorgeous? The delphiniums. I love that beautiful blue. And these are her 3 for the month of July. Since we just had July 4th, I think I'm going to use that middle one today and roll the dice. And we're going to do 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And I'll put a $5 bill in here. Perfect. Thank you, Pansy, at Pansy Budget. Absolutely gorgeous challenges. That is one. And thank you, Nori at Norelli's Budget, for hosting that and getting that all together. It is gorgeous. Okay, let's see. Oh, that's right. We finished the Messy Budgets Challenge last week. Pop that one out. And then we are on to Lifted Up and Living. Tara at Lifted Up and Living has been doing a quilt along group play since the first of the year. I'm not super thrilled with the colors I chose, but well, I needed to film and I didn't have any more paper, so I was like, gotta go with it. So I am just doing $5 for each week. This is a block for a week, and so we're going to put in $10 here into her challenge. Thank you, Tara. So pretty. And then we are on to the Budgeting Community Friends Box Challenge by CBA Mom Saves. I love this. So there are 7. I always get 7 sections. I didn't bring 8. I'm going to do the 20, I think. So we're going to have to just keep rolling until we get a number between 1 and 7. And we got a 5. So we're going to go to section 5, and I just pick one to focus on each week, one channel, because I want to learn some. I've learned some new ones in here, and I want to keep doing that. So I think there's 6. So we're going to roll 6. And we got 1, and that's for Dizzy Bird's Budget. I am familiar with her channel. Love it. Oh, we're going to roll. We're going to roll and see how much that one is. $2 going into section 5. And so this week, why don't you just pop on over to For Dizzy Bird's Budgets and give her channel some love. This actually is for 2 weeks, isn't it? Now that I think of, let me do it one more time. So we'll do 2 since it's 2. Okay, back to section 3, and we will do 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And this is Canadian Finance Journey. I'm also familiar with her. These are both great channels, and we will put $1 in on that one. So for Dizzy Bird's Budgets and Canadian Finance Journey. Love them. Okay, let's go to our next challenge, and it is the Farmers Market Collab that we've been working with. We've done completed 5 of those, and right now we're working on Creations by Tosh's What's Your Flavor, and we've got several of those already done. Let's roll and see how many we're doing today. 6. Do I have? Nope, we're just starting off, so I don't. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. We have to make a change, my friend, for those 10s back there. Wow. Yep. I think I might have to get changed. So that is 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. You know what? We're putting in one more dollar, not letting that little guy just hanging out there. And she is completed. That I love breads. I only in later life I became gluten intolerant and have to be gluten free, and that is crushing because I love to bake bread. I love to make homemade bread, sourdough breads. Absolutely loved baking. So that looks lovely. Thank you so much, Creations by Tosh. That is gorgeous. And then we will go to the Get to Know Us collab. We've also completed all but one of these. We've done Chris at Crisscross Budgets, and Morgan at Dice Budgets and Saves, Beth at Cap Lady Budgets, Erica at Superior Budgets, and Jamie at Charma Budgets. And Michelle at Michelle's Fun Daily. We're looking at Jamie at Charma Budgets today, and this is her beautiful Monopoly Me. I love that challenge, and we're just going to play it for the 2 weeks. We're going to just do it nice and easy way. We're going to start with go and roll and learn a little bit about Jamie. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Ride the train ahead 4 spaces. Ride the train ahead 4 spaces. So here's the train. So we go to 4. And New York, I have an autoimmune disease. So Jamie, I am sorry to hear that. An autoimmune disease. I don't have as much familiarity with that to speak on that. You can let us know. I'll have to listen to your channel and let us know how that affects your life there with that. 1, 2, 3, and 4. We are at, I'm going to swap it around, guys. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Indiana Avenue. My favorite fruit is strawberries. Nice. I do love strawberries. Do I have a favorite fruit? That is 4. We're going to work till we get to 10 because then I can swap it out. I don't know that I have a favorite fruit. I love so many of them. 1, 2, 3, 4. Her favorite color is yellow. Nice. She's putting 5 for that one. I just realized. So I haven't been doing that. I've been just doing $1, I think. Maybe did I do the 3? I did. So 5 and 4 is 9. Let's see. I can take a 10 thing and put 9. I'm not doing that right, but I'm going to actually just have to round up because I don't have the change. And I think we're going to give her just a little extra love today since she's waited so patiently for her turn. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Pacific Avenue. I try to make one person smile a day. Oh, I love that. That is so awesome, Jamie. $7. Again, I'm going to give you 10, Jamie. That actually deserves a tip. One person smile a day. You made me smile today. Thank you so much, friend. Love this collab. Have loved how it's helped us to get to know these ladies so much better. This is Crazy Dice by Save with Judy. Those are my 2 collabs that we're going to get to. And I think what we're going to do, because I did the 10 for each one, but I could put a little bit more into those, and that would not go amiss. I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Perfect. I can do an extra 3 in each of these. What I'm going to have to do though is because I'm going to be using doing 25 cents is I'm going to have to go get $3 in quarters because this is exactly $10 in quarters in prop money, but I get to put 20 into here. So I'm going to do, I think I was trying to get all these lovely purples. I think what we'll do is a 6 and a 4 twice because I was trying to get, oops, I almost messed up, the higher numbers done and completed because it normally is my catch-all. It is not very purple. I may have to find the other color, and it's also looking like it's running dry on me, so I will have to find, look, and then I will do 2 4s to make the 20. And this is Maybe these are just softer colors. I actually like to see the variation in colors. I don't know why, it just gives it a depth to me. And there's 20 going into Crazy Dice. Like I said, this usually is just a catch-all on its own, but those higher ones is not normally going to be a catch-all number. So I'm trying when I have it right now, and then I just try to get those larger numbers knocked out. Okay, and now we get to go to our two collabs that I saved till the end. And the first one is the Villains Takeover. It is another Norelli's Budget and Budgeting with Lissandra's Savings Challenge. And I just adored the colors, how beautiful they are. Let me grab that $3 in quarters. Hold on. Okay, I'm just going to count these out with you. 1, 2, 3, 4 is $1. 1, 2, 3, 4 is another $1. And 1, 2, 3, 4. $3 it is added on. So we each of these collabs have $13 to play with. I'm going to put the $13 into their envelope. And then on this one, I will introduce the different channels that made beautiful challenges as the dice rolls. So there's only 15. So if it's above 15, I'm going to add the difference. So like 15, if I got a 19, I would do 15, come back to the front, 16, 17, 18, 19. That's how I'm going to do it since I only have a D20. Okay, so D8. This is a roll and save by Annie's Little Savings. Oh, actually this one's completed. This one is done. So we have to roll again, and it's 3. 1, 2, and 3. And this is by Pansy's Budgets. Yes, right? Yes, with the scar. Let me see. I'm going to roll and see which one we land on this side. 3. 1, 2, and 3 is a 2. Make sure I know that. So $2. Actually, I'm going to do quarters. So I'm going to do 2 quarters. That's right. And then again, I was going to, that's another 3. I'm going to do this side. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's a 3. Actually, yes, that was a 2. So 3, 1, 2, and 3 quarters there. I shall put, you know what I shall do? I will put the ones that were drawn from there, the completed ones over there. Okay. And we will roll to the next one. That's gorgeous greens in this color. I love the beauty of some of these challenges that the channels are coming out with. They're gorgeous. And this one just makes me laugh. This is by Savings with Tracy. I want a manager. I think her name is Karen. Is that right? This cracks me up. All right, I might have to actually go grab the different types of die, or I'll just have to make do with this with a lower one, I think. Yeah, let's see. Let's first of all see which 1, 3. 1, 2, and 3. Good, that's a D6, and that is a 2. So we'll take 2 quarters off our pile. I don't know why, but it cracks me. We're going to do another one on this one. That's also 3. We'll start from here. 1, 2, and 3, and it's a D8. So what we're going to do is anything 8 or below, we will take. Okay, it's a 2. So 1 and 2. Yeah, I like doing it this way. Very nice. And now the next challenge is 16, which, like I said, there's only 15. So we'll go back to 1. And this is by Nori at Norelli's Budget herself. And this is a gorgeous lavender. Just love that. And let's see how many we're going to knock off here. Oops, wrong one. I'm going to do 6. D6. 6. So first of all, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Nice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. I was going to use this as a catch-all as well, and it may still do so. 4, is this lovely challenge by Overthinking and Budgeting. Love that. Is that the Michelle Pfeiffer character? I like that. So let's go. Not quite sure how to play this. I'm going to do the D6 to tell me which one I'm landing on. And it's going to be this first one. So they're each 6. I'm just going to mark them off because I don't know any other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and that got smeared, and that is going to really bother me, but I'm going to try not to let it. What about you? Does that kind of thing make you like just, oh wow, just cringe? It's such a pretty challenge, and then it gets marred by the smeared. I don't know. It just bothers me. 4, 5, 6. There we go. Thank you, Overthinking and Budgeting, for this gorgeous challenge. I hope you'll be okay with me. I can't fix that. Sorry. 20. So with 15 would be the last number. So 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and this one would be 20. Hold on. I'm going to give it a blow to try not to smear it any more than I have. Okay, this is by Steph's on a Budget, and this is Hades. We only have 6 left. And I'm rolling the wrong die. Oh, we got all 6 of them. I'm gonna try to give it a chance. Actually, I'm sorry, that's 5. So we will knock all 5 off. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. We had more than enough. And I'm trying to give that enough of a chance to dry before I turn that page. 12. And so that is another one done. That's 2 of our pages that we know of that are done. This is Lady Lux Saves Ursula. Very, very cool. Very dramatic. Love that. I keep doing that, friends. I keep rolling the wrong one. 6 again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, actually there is a 6. So we're just going to mark that 6 off. And I'm going to give those a mark. 6, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Ursula is very scary, and her voice shivers. Okay, let's go to 7. Carefully go 7, letting that one dry. Hopefully. Usually doesn't take that long to dry. Just giving it a second. This is Tobin Budgets. We're all mad here. Love it. Absolutely love it. Okay, so I think it's each letter here. Okay, so let's see how many letters we're going to do. 1. We're going to roll that one again. So there's that one. Rolling it. And 4. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, and 2 might be our last one. I've got more than 6 there, so we should be okay. Might be using a catch-all. We've gotten some already, and we're going to just roll each one icon as 1 and 25 cents. So I did it again, friend. 3, 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, and 3, and this is Voldemort. Yep, honestly, the most creepy looking one. And one more time. Let's see if we can do it exactly. Nope, just 1. And what do I have left? Okay, I have 5. Let's see if I can get 5 or less. And another 1. So I only have 4. I'm going to chance it. And of course, I messed up. There is 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, and I need to do 6. So 50 cents, I don't deal with 50 cents. I'm going to have to take it from the buffer. Okay, so I do have a challenge buffer just for this kind of thing. So we'll tuck that back in here and we are done. Very nice. I'm gonna let this sit over here and fully dry. And we get to go and look at that last collab, which is our foodie collab. Love this box challenge. Makes you hungry every time. And we can grab this $13 in quarters again. And there's my $13 going into the foodie box challenge. Okay, so this is hosted by Aussie B Budgets, The Bubbly Stuffer, Mum Wife Budget Life, Becca Budget 777, and Pink Plum Budgeting. And it was absolutely gorgeous. That's making all of us hungry as we play. So I have our ingredients in this little bag, and I'm just going to grab them, and each ingredient is a quarter. So let's see how much the $13 can help us find today. So we have jalapeno budgets. I have budget on the mind, obviously. So what I think, oh, there we go. Jalapeno. I don't think I've ever had jalapeno in my sushi. That card is done. Have you? I do not think I've ever had this combination before. I'm kind of keeping to the California roll type of thing, girl. All right, so let me grab, I guess we're not using the die that I know of, Yorkshire puddings. Yorkshire puddings. What I have loved about this challenge is that it's from all of us over the world. So like, I'm not used to this verbiage, Yorkshire puddings. I would love to know exactly what's a Yorkshire pudding. Is it savory? I'm assuming it's savory since it's with roast beef, but I don't know. If you want to drop a note in the comments, I'd love to know what Yorkshire pudding, and do you like it? That's the question. Is that something that is well loved? This or that? I think that's back here. Yes, we have. So I've done one, and I did pizza over pasta. Do you want cake or pie? I'm a pie girl. I am a pie girl. Love, love, love fruit pies and chocolate pies. So good, so good. Okay, I think that one has to go back, right? All right, so now we need some lamb meat. Now, we do not cook a whole lot with lamb here in the United States, but I do like it in a gyro. There we go. This is by, I am so sorry I didn't say the other ones that I looked at. The Sushi with Becca Budgets 777 and the roast beef. Where's my roast beef one? Was by Sophie Budgets. I'm so sorry, ladies. You have such lovely challenges. And we are looking at the lamb meat, and that was by Vicky Plans Budgets. Love that. This one looks delicious to me. Absolutely delicious. I would love it, Vicky, if you could come to my house and make me some of this. Amazing. It is rather expensive here. The lamb meat is. What about there? So I think that's why I most often opt for ground beef or chicken, being cheaper. Okay, rotel. I do love to cook with the rotel, and it just adds a little extra flavor. Let's see, who has rotel? There we are. Mama's Budget and More has rotel in her chicken enchilada casserole. That sounds fabulous to me. Absolutely good, great. I have not had lunch yet today, so this is making me hungry for sure. Okay, oops, don't want to look at that card. Coconut. On the very first one, and I missed it. This is by Aussie B Budgets, the marshmallow salad ambrosia. And wow, white chocolate chip. I have never had it with white chocolate chips in my marshmallow salad. That actually sounds amazing. I'll have to give that a try sometime. Provolone cheese. Okay, there it is. As soon as I said the provolone cheese, I wondered if you pronounce it differently. Like even in America, people pronounce, depending on what region you're in, certain words have a different pronunciation. So that's very curious to me. And we have save double on the next card, and that would be for the shrimp and the prawns. Wait, there they are. So we have to do double for this. Very nice. This is by LJ's Butterflies, and this is chicken and shrimp carbonara. Yum. Don't think I've made that at home myself, just had it in the restaurant, so that would be fun to make. Burgers. Oh yeah, we've already got one burger. Did I just forget to check off the card? Let me do a quick run through here. Okay, I don't see it. So what I'm going to do though is give it another quarter, because I'd rather save too much than have not enough. Okay, that's that eel sauce that we saw on the sushi, right? Very unusual ingredient to my mind. Very unusual eel sauce. I have never cooked with eel sauce, FYI. I really honestly wish some of you ladies just could come to my house and we could have a big cooking fest. I think we would all have such a blast. This is Love and Life at 60-ish. Some more desserts, graham crackers. Oh yeah, this is the time of year for the s'mores. Love that. And pancetta. Is that how you say that? Pancetta, pancetta. There we go. And this is LJ Butterflies, chicken and shrimp carbonara. Don't think I saved the money yet. I think we're going to be getting quite a few of these completed here. So we've got blueberries. That has to be a delicious dessert. There they are at the triple berry shortcake, and this is by Pink Plum Budgeting. Yum. I am a fruit, like I said, I like pies better than cakes. I love a fruit pie and a fruit dessert. Yum it. Yum, yum. That is amazing looking. Okay, ingredient on one recipe card for free. Well, since I'm here, we are going to just mark off that top one, strawberries. Thank you, Pink Vicky at Pink Plum. We'll put freebie here. I like to know if that card comes up and like, why did I check that off? I want to know it was because it was a freebie card. I think we'll put that back there. I don't need too many freebies. Up there's the strawberries. So yep, I'm glad. See, I would have wondered why I already had that checked off. This or that desserts. And then I did not see a this or that like desserts. So I'm just using this by Pink Plum Budgeting for that. These are roll and save desserts. So I think that's what I'm doing. So do I like fries or tots? If I had to choose, I like them both. I would go for fries. What about you? Fries or tots? And we'll put that one back since there's more to be had. Tortilla chips. There we go. See, this one's also marked off. I am severely doubting myself, friends. I'm going to put another quarter in just in case something got messed up on me. And then I'm going to look to see if there was more than one. Yes, well, that's tortillas. Do you think perhaps I had tortillas and I got confused? I'm going to do tortillas here and do another quarter, and you and I are going to try to remember that I did do the chips as well. This is by Mama's Budget and More and her chicken enchilada casserole. Yeah, I think I don't see any other tortilla chips. Do you? Okay. We've got some flour. All right, let's see who's cooking up something with flour. All right, we have Blissful Budgeting, and she has waffles with Lotus Biscoff spread. I think I've had, and see, there's the flour marked off. Did I just forget to take the cards out? I'm just kind of, yeah. Yep, well, if I save more, I'm saving more, right? Because that just cost me another quarter, and so that's okay. Just looking to see if there was another flour that I might have missed. I don't know. I do not know what's going on. All right, noodles, and I happen to be right there. This is Craft and Budgets with On. These are her Vietnamese spring rolls, which I absolutely love spring rolls so much, and I am putting them to a side. I'm not going to have them back in there and confusing me why they are still there. Okay, cross on one recipe card for free, one ingredient. Okay, I always just do the one that I'm on, and then like I said, I'm writing freebie so that I will know why it was crossed off, because see how I've been, maybe that was it, maybe that was a freebie before. I wasn't doing writing freebie before, and so maybe that was what it was happening. Roll and save desserts. Okay, on this one we will roll the dice here, and we got a whopping another one. I'll go up here and do one. I think I'll roll again, and I got a 2. This is going to say I have a good savings amount. This challenge is. I will put that one back. And a shortcake. Is that one of the ones that I crossed off for a freebie? Do you recall? That I did the spring roll. Shortcake. Oh no, I remember back here we had that delicious dessert. Well, yes, by Pink Plum Budgeting. Shortcake. Love it. Love, love, love it. That is by Vicki at Pink Plum Budgeting. I'm going to put that over there before we forget. And then we have another roll and save. I'm not sure if I should keep those out until I'm done with the today's, and that's 5. So we do 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And I think I'll keep it out. And grab. Okay, and this or that. I think I'll better keep that one out too, right? Okay, burger or hot dog? Wow, that's a tough one. Whew, I think I'm gonna go for burger. That is a tough one, friend. What about you? Burger or hot dog? That's an interesting choice. Okay, capsicum. That looks like a bell pepper to me. Is that what a capsicum is? And am I pronouncing it right? I just love how interesting the names variations are. So that's something else someone needs to tell me in the comments. Capsicum. What did I just so interested in talking about it? I'm gonna miss it. There it is. This is Self-Written Budgets. Hannah at Self-Written Budgets. Capsicum. And her pasta. Yeah, that probably is a bell pepper, right? Okay. And roll and save for desserts again. That, oh, did I, just have an extra, I guess. Okay, so let's do a roll. And we've got 5. Lovely meringue pie there. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 quarters there. Tortillas, guys, that, see, I've already marked that off and already paid for it, but I feel like since I feel like I'm missing something and I got to pay the price. So we're just going to put an extra over there. Butter, okay, there's supposed to be 4 butters, so before I forget to pay it, 1, 2, 3, and 4. And now we got to just find them to mark them off, because I have to be better about this, friend. Butter melted, grabbing it. And this is budgeting with a ginger. Brittany, her creamy sour cream chicken casserole. Yum. I have a son-in-law that doesn't like casseroles. What about you? You like casseroles? As a mom, they are just the way to cook. I mean, they're just so convenient. Such a convenient way to cook. So I did make casseroles, and my mother did before me as well. Oh, there's another. Oh, that is the budgeting TA, her ranch and Parmesan chicken tenders. That sounds very good. And this is Blissful Budget, Jody Lee again with her waffles with Lotus Biscoff spread. Yeah. Like I said, can you imagine if we had all these foods cooked up and spread out? What fun, what a beautiful, we would just all get very full. Maybe a bite or 2 of each is all we could do. Chicken piccata, this is Claudie's Creations. Katie at Claudie's Creation. That looks yummy. Did I get all the butters, friends? I'm going to just check through these last ones. I think I did. Okay. This is under budgeted and spent too much, save $3. So we are going to save 3 quarters in our catch-all. So the catch-all is this one. So $3 with 3 of them is what we're going to mark off in the hot dog stand. We'll have to put that one back until that one is done, I think. Chocolate bars. Ooh, wow. Who had chocolate bars on their and I missed it, huh? Love, love chocolate. Dark chocolate. Not the milk chocolate, but the dark. Are you getting as hungry as I am? Dark. That's chocolate drizzle. And this is chocolate bars. I did not see it, friend. And then we've already got the chocolate drizzle marked off. So let me quickly run through. There it is. It's Loving Life at 60th. Of course, the s'mores have to have chocolate bars, don't they? Absolutely. I love that you can make s'mores in the house, not just at the campfire. Okay, so under budget, spent too much, save $3 in your catch-all. So maybe I do have to get rid of these because they have enough to cover us on those. So 3, I need to do 3, 1, 2, and 3. And then I've got that much left. So we're going to mark off the burger stand today. And so that one gets over there so I don't draw it again and not able to draw anything off. And we have zucchini. Now is the time for zucchini. I had a friend at work bring in zucchini from her garden, and I'm looking forward to making some gluten-free zucchini bread today. There we are. It's for Mom's Pasta, self-written budgets. Hannah, love getting that fruit in there, Hannah, into a pasta. That's brilliant. Absolutely. Now we did seasonings. I bet that was, I think I had a seasoning card previously and I just didn't get that. Not today, but previously. I know I had that seasoning card. Okay, whipped cream should have 2 and I have 4 left. Let's find our whipped cream. Here we go. Here's 1, and this is Vicki at Pink Plum Budgeting, her triple berry shortcake, which I absolutely would love to have today. 4th of July weekend is the perfect weekend in my opinion, but I did not have that. Did I pay for that? I don't think I did. So I'm putting that over there. Then a can of pineapples. They're getting me with a delicious fruit here, guys. Okay, there is the pineapple. And I think we get to have 2 more ingredients remaining. Roll and save desserts, maybe not. Roll and save desserts. I'll probably end up, if it's anything above more than a 1, I'll just have to put the 2 in. This doesn't get, this is like a catch-all for me, so I'm not gonna get extra for this. And so yes, it just gets all that's left too. Okay, and that, friend, was enough to get anybody hungry if you ask me. And we did get quite a few of our cards done. I'll shuffle these up a little bit before I play again. But that is, and this was the Aussie Bee Budgets. I don't think I gave her credit. Love this food box challenge. I hope you're playing along as well and maybe getting some great ideas. And thank you for being here. If you made it this far, just put a little chocolate ice cream bar in your comment, and I will give you a super thank you, a big thank you for being here, because it does take a little bit longer when you have the longer collabs, but they put a lot of work in those, and they're so much fun, and we do want to enjoy them. Thank you, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.